like, subscribe, hit the bell notification. I don't know how to coin this. Help me with this one. Like, subscribe, hit the bell notification. Share. There you go. Forgot that one. I was on TikTok and I just heard a preacher saying that he's basically saying that, men, we get with our wives and y'all haven't touched or been sexual in about 4 months. And he said sex to us is like breathing. We need it. And he even equated it to being thirsty in a desert, and you have the only thing that we can get. We're thirsty and we're dying in the desert and we need it. I'm gonna tell you as a man that statement is not true. I don't want my wife thinking that I need sex from her, because I don't. Keep it real. She may listen to this. I would desire to be. There's levels of intimacy. Again, I'm gonna say this again. There's levels of intimacy. Levels. How can I put this? I'm 46 years old. There's levels of intimacy with sex. The bada bing, bada bang is an expression. It's one of the expressions, but do we need it? There's many ways of connecting. He mentioned I didn't wash the dishes, so I didn't take out the trash, so I'm not going, you're going to withhold that from me. My wife don't have, she watching this, she'll tell y'all. She does not have to ask me to do any of those things. I think one time she said, "Hey, can you take the trash out?" But ordinarily that wasn't because I don't take the trash out. She'll tell you that this dude goes and digs through the trash and he takes all the heavy bottles out, but he separates the trash so that if she need to pull it out and set it by the door, if I need to pull it out, it's gonna be light and it's gonna be easy to do. I'm all about making my partner's job easy. If I want her to cook for me, I'm going to clean the kitchen. If I want this, I'm going to do this. That's what a relationship is all about. It's about making the other person's load easier. Today, I made the load easier. So that when she comes home, she gonna walk into, the room smelling good. I noticed a couple things need to be done. That's what she's gonna walk into. There's no nagging me or commanding me to do this. My parents, both of them raised me pretty well on how to live with another person. As a child growing up, I wasn't the cleanest child. It's not that I didn't know how to clean, but all those things were instilled in me as a child about not namely living with a spouse, but living with just people in general. When you live with somebody in general, you don't want, that person's not a maid. This is not this way. You pick up after yourself. If you see something that need to be done, you do it. There's no sex tied to that. There was like, this is what you This is what responsible people do. You know, going back to, do I need sex? Sorry about that. It's just, I get kind of frustrated. When I hear that topic. It's like, you know, women have to hold sex over our head. They really don't. Well, we can't get it from nobody else. Anybody can get something from anybody else. It's kind of like I tell people, hey, you know, I used to think I was the best pool provider. You know, make somebody else upset, they having a bad day, they go get another pool service that quick. They got the dough, they got the money, somebody could pick, you know, they'll exchange hands that quick. Never think that, you know, like I can't think that, you know, people won't hit on my wife. She probably got 15 guys hitting on her. Somebody always gonna want what you want. You know, if you are that desirable of a person, you know, so it's not the question of, you know, do I have to withhold sex from him? It's like, hey, I got something good. I got a man that's good, that makes sure when I come in, my belly's full, and he rubbing my feet, and he making sure that when I get to the crib, you know, things are in order. I got something good. And when you have something good, you want to protect, you want to treat and protect and cherish that. Whatever that may mean. Whatever that may mean. I don't know if it means putting it on him. I don't know if it means just talking to him, or her, him or her. But when you have something good, it's not about holding this one thing called sex over him. It's about just protecting and treating that person good. You know, treating that person good. You know, so that you know, it's kind of like I got my dog's haircut. Mini Schnauzer haircut, put a sweater on her. You know, she looking like a cute puppy. And ordinarily, you know, she's old, so I can sit her down there and she won't go nowhere. You know, I you know, got her all dolled up and stuff like that, and left her off a leash and went into the house. She was gone. And I said, oh man, somebody done saw my cute little dog outside and came and picked it up. Cause she, you know, she was looking appetizing. You know, I take the free puppy if you don't want him. I don't know. The sex should not be it shouldn't be anything that us men hold on to like we desperately need that. You know, like we just dying of thirst. No. We you know, cause when you put it like that, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. It's just, I'm like, come on, man. That's all we can go to. Don't say that we dying of thirst. I mean, if you look at my previous videos, I'll say, hey, we want to connect. We want to do this. We want to do that. Yeah, it's not gonna be like the first time where, you know, we can't get off each other. That's just the nature of life. I still have one of my white trucks that I used to wash every weekend. Shine them tires up, be out there shining the rims up. I mean, you would have thought that I had a detail service. I used to clean that car so well. But through the course of life, with me working, you know, I make sure that is well maintained, brakes are done, blah. I make sure all the essential, important parts are done, and I still love that truck. But you know, because of life, I can't spend the 4 hours that I do with it. But I do love the heck out of it when I sit down and yeah, I know there are other trucks. I got into a Chevy U-Haul, and man, that truck drove like a champ. Whatever that engine was. But I still like my car. I still like my original truck, man. I love it. You know, yeah, I just, I'm like, I hate when men put it, you know, like it's an you know, when you put it down like we need it that much. Now going 4 months without it, you know, yeah, there's something that I would have to talk to both parties about. It's just not a woman thing where she ain't giving me none for 4 months. I'm talking to the man and the woman. I'm saying, hey, you know, you guys haven't connected in this way. You know, what you know, what's going on here? You know, it's usually, you know, it's something that I'm using a lot of filler words. I hate when I use, you know, what's going on? Let's sit down and reason about this. What you got going on? Why haven't you guys connected in this type of way? You know, is she tired? Is he tired? You know, sometimes just rub her feet, man. Draw her a bath. Quit putting all the emphasis on the sex.